Hey everyone, welcome back to another Glory Hunter Career Mode episode. Today, Northern Districts open up their 20 over campaign against Wellington and a couple other games in the episode today. Of course, you guys be interested to see how we've gone in the one-day competition in recent times. Pretty hard fought competition. We had the first three games of the episode last time. We got well and truly beaten by Otago on this one. They got 2-3, 26 for 8 with Bates 123, Matthew 77. Putting on 161 there, and just a few nice cameos towards the end. But Murray pegged it back right, 5 for 61. Response were a 211 all out. We were looking right with Maria and Wilcox there, but then as soon as those guys departed, it was just pretty much coming in with Hops taking the middle order out pretty much and cleaning up. 4 for 37 on a very good day for him. Bates man the match there for Otago. And we managed to defeat Central Districts by 3 wickets. They got 348 for 8 contributions throughout that top order. They were brilliant throughout their innings. Bennett 2 for 59. Even now getting taken to a wee bit. 2 for 54 for Wilkinson there, just to note. 50 in their innings to Taylor, Humphreys, Clark, and Blake. So they done a fantastic job. But in response, we were pretty good as well. Our top order has been really solid so far. 352 for 7. In response, 74 off 69 for Lynn. Mariru, 21 off 13. That was a good quick fire start. Hill and Fallis kept the momentum going. Fallis just falling short of what would have been a really good 100. Runnable 42 for Murray, and it came down to 9 off 3, and Wilkinson smashed 2 sixes in a row to get us the most likely victory. We needed that as the competition is very tight at the moment in that one-day comp. We are sitting in second place, but yeah, like you see, Otago, Central Districts, Auckland, and even Canterbury are even on our tails. So there's 5 games to go on that one, but we've got 3 games of the 20 over trophy today. We're going to pretty much run what will be a solid team. The Weir will come up the order a wee bit. Strike rates are a bit of a concern for the middle order, but they have proven me wrong in many occasions this season. We will elect to probably we'll bat first in this because obviously we want to put a total on the board. There'll be maybe a bit of swing round a bit later on. Wellington are the slight favourites. See if we can get going in this game here. Good shot from Lynn. It starts the big with a big 6. Plays and misses the next delivery. Got a bit of an edge there. He's found the gap. That is 4. Have someone really get off to a flyer and get into good form into this tournament. There he's gone. He is gone 4 noughts. So Joe Hilwin now. Where players being picked up by Australian Big Bash teams too, so that hurts our little campaign a little bit as well. Runs concurrently with their competition. Good stroke. That is all the way for 6. 31 for 1 after 4. Rocks off the back foot and finds the gap. That is glorious. Ended up being a solid enough over. 38 for 1 after 5. Much has bowled pretty well so far. He's been pretty fast, pretty accurate. Play and miss again. Miss again. Oh, what an over. That is only 1 off it. So 39 for 1 after 6. It's been Wellington's first lot of overs there. He scores a well above 170, 180 just to compete in most games. But that pretty hard, pretty well. That's a bit of a loose delivery. Loose again, and 10 off the first 2 deliveries. Pressure back on. And he's got the wicket, though. He's got the wicket of Lynn. 4 for 42 off 29 deliveries. It brings Thomas Fallis to the crease. He's a good stroke maker, this fella, as well. Pretty hard down the ground, 4 runs. Carson. Ooh, like I said, there's a few dot balls creeping into this innings, but just hindering our progress a little bit. 79 for 2 after 10. Bit of an edge there. You need a little bit of luck in T20 cricket. For 2. Driven hard, driven well for 4. Nearly up for the Northern District side. That's a good stroke. Beats the fielder there, and that's another boundary. All getting into his work. That is 10 off the over 4 deliveries so far, and Fellis adds to the misery of this over for Wellington. That is a horrendous over. That is 18 off it. 112 for 2 after 12 now. Russian Ravindra. What a career this man's had. Averages across the board. Cricket he has played. Got a pretty good over there. Bricks it away for 4. Keep the pressure on. Hill's 50s up. Oh, that is just sweetly hit off the bat. You can feel the connection here. Really proving the point at 3. 33 for 2. Well, 134 for 2 after 14 overs. Really fast 50. Good user team partnership there. Indra is very economical in his first. The economical in the second. He started off being hit for a boundary. Pretty strong in the batting department. And Fellis all for a very nice 29 off 19. So they are going to bring up the order. Baker, who's got a very good strike rate. He's looking for a quick fire score. Good stroke. Wait for 4. No bowler's going to be spared in this here. 144 for 3. But over from Carson so far. Not for much longer. That's been sweetly hit from Baker. 13 off 6. That's a good over in the end. The outs. Oh, that is such a beautiful catch. Hill's magnificent innings. A 68 comes to an end. 10 fours and a 6. Welly in now. 3 overs left. Can we get another 30 from it? Got a competitive score all of a sudden. Ravindra's bowled a pretty good over here. 8 off that so far. Let's remain. Who's going to blast a big over out here? I think that's got enough on it, you know. Just beats the diving fielder effort. Well, he gets away with that. Swing that out of the park. That's a good stroke. 4 runs. Gone. For 11 off 9. Thomas Weir in. Last over. 174 for 5. It's competitive, this score. Needs a wee bit of icing on the cake. Bit of an edge. And it's been dropped. You'll be kicking yourself there. Can't be dropping catches in this key moment of the game. Oh, that is a magnificent keeper catch. We are gone for 3. Murray, can he get a few over the fence? Want 180. 180 will be super competitive for us, and Murray has delivered that boundary. That pretty hard, and that is out. Baker will go for 21 off 14, and it's just a free swing, this delivery. Got to a competitive score. I'm pretty happy with the 180 that we've got. And Ravindra will pick up 3 in the over. And he bowled pretty well in that innings, 4 for 30. So Carson got taken to, Friend got taken to as well. And that's given us a really decent score to challenge here. We are going to be quite attacking early on, just to see if we can take a wicket. Kadar Imam, he's a 20 over specialist. Vindra. Take those stumps, so 7 off the first over. Attacking lines. Attack will come in as well. Murray in as well. We're just going to really just try and change our tactics up here. And Imam is gone. Wellington 46 for 1. Started off really well here. Ended. Wilkinson will bowl around the wicket to the left-handers. In on the fence. Murray. Very poor over from Wilkinson though. Up 2 overs 1 for 13 for Murray. We'll all be back in. Desperately another wicket. One Ravindra 57. We are going to bring Bennett into the attack. Ravindra in a different way here. So he likes the front foot. So we're going to just bowl it a wee bit back to him. That tactic has worked. Bennett has got the key man of Ravindra for 58. Big moment in the game. Muhammad Abbas. 600s, 450s. He would have played a bit more test matches there. Likes the front foot as well. We're just going to tactic a little bit there. 95 for 2 after 10. 87 at 8.7 required. Try and get some spin going here. We're just going to hope for some mistakes. Hopefully the Wellington innings crumbles a little bit. And that is looking very plumb. Abbas has gone on for 5. Over did work. We are going to bowl Robertson here. We are going to attack those stumps. Evan Jacobs as well. Very good 20 over specialist. Strike rate of 174. We need to get him out pretty quickly. Bad rain stop play. 173 needed. Back. Try and defend our score here. At the moment, we are going to attack. The attacking has potentially come off here. They are going to take the fielder on. Oh, that is a brilliant throw, and that is dismissed Jacobs for 8. That is a big momentum shifter in the game. Back-to-back wickets, Newman gone. 4 overs 1 for 33. Here is going to come back into the attack now. Even off it. 39 of 24 now required. To get an over a spin out. We are going to bowl that over a spin now, I think. That would be not a bad choice. It's a big... Well, hopefully you can get a cheap over, and he got only 4 off it. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. Bennett's going to come in now. We want to make a defining play this over. We can snag the wicket. Got wicket of Matthews. That is exactly what we wanted. Up for 34. He was a big wicket too, Henry Matthews. 1 off 12. We will bowl Murray in this situation. Required. Rely on Tim Weir. Back of a length. Like the back foot. So we're just going to hopefully defend. Get our first win of the season. Won by 5 runs. We did enough. Just enough of an economical spell from some of the bowlers there. Got us over the line. Being at 2 for 30. Just key wickets are key intervals. Ravinder deserved man of the match with his 58 and 4 for 30, but it's a loss for Wellington. And we've started the competition exactly the way we need to start. So we're taking on Central Districts now in our next game. We will give Raining now. Baker. Rain. Meek. We won't give. Yeah, we'll give Murray. Improve his batting as well. Burley up for 3 days. We're not playing Burley, luckily. But our best, probably our best team. A few players are out of form. Come in. Play the extra bit of pace, I think. So we've got a bit of a lighter batting lineup. Wilkinson can bat admittedly a little bit, but really known for his exploits there. But we're giving Mally a bit of a run here. And we are going to probably look to set a total again. Central Districts are the favourites. They are pretty strong compared to us. Players away. Yeah, again, just setting a big score like on this pitch. 180 plus seems to be just a really consistent score. That's a no ball. You'll be kicking yourself there. And the free hit's been taken 2. That is 6. Target the bowling. I've been getting the Northern District side off to a really positive start, and we want that to continue. Be looking to win a trophy this season while we're in New Zealand for our Glory Hunter series. Just beat the diving theatre. We'll take that. That's a wee bit of luck that we needed. That's pretty well. That is very, very nice on the eye there from Lynn Remington. And that is a 50-run partnership, just like that. Lucky strokes here. 9 without loss. Oh, I think that is going to be caught. Guerrero is gone. He's gone for 29 off 14. Hill was really good in the first game. And now, just going to beat the fielder there. He rides his luck for a boundary. And that's going to be out as well. On kicking on at the top. On 20, 29 off 14. Kicking the bowling. Let's see, 180 plus their bowling attack is a must. We're a bit light on the batting. A bit light on the bowling. Batting for that, mate. Yeah, we've just lost our way a little bit. 69 for 3. And make that 69 for 4. Remington strikes. Gotta try to bat some overs and just get a wee bit of ascendancy back in this innings. Good moment there for the Central District side. Dearly love to win some limited overs trophies, just to add to the many trophies we've won and accolades across the career of this save. That is back-to-back sixes. That's really good hitting, fellas. We're just around that 9 and over mark. Batting is very, well, probably one batsman light today. I tried to strengthen up the bowling a little bit. 13 of 20 is just not fast enough from Wally as well. Wally. 20, and that's a bit of a blow, really, because Ellis was looking good again, and it's been the story of the Northern District innings. A lot of 20s in this inning so far. We need someone to get a big 40 or 50 towards the back end of this. Perhaps 160 could be competitive if we can work our way to that. Banuja Sahan. Sri Lankan. Over 29 minutes. It's not situation where the right rate's going to be a bit slow. Murray's out, and we're into the tail now, so Nathan Wilkinson's going to have to come in and play a bit of a gem of a knot like he did in the one-day competition. We're going to be a bit under par. He's gone. King strikes again. 2 for 23 in his spell. Fair enough on that? Yes, there is. That's a good stroke. Career strike rate 90.4 in this particular format. 5 for 7. I think that's got enough on it. That's going to be an easy catch. Hans amongst it. Alec Malley. 13 runs in his whole... 13's his top score in his whole career. You don't want to lose badly in these fixtures either. I think run rate does play a bit of a factor, especially when there's 6 teams. Top 3 go to the like the playoffs. I don't think that's going to be... Oh, he's been dropped. Melly will sneak another 2. Overs left. Wanting at least 140 plus. Had to bowl out of our skins. Gone. That is... Ollie gone for 29 of 38 deliveries and 140 for 9 posts. It's only 2 off the last over. Just no one getting going. Very good bowling. 3 for Remington, 2 for King, 3 for 23 for the Sri Lankan Sahan. Had to strike immediately. Victor is showing that we're only a little smidge of a chance of winning. That's a good delivery, and Taylor is gone. 6. Taking the game on. Lee is struck twice, and it's 46 for 3 all of a sudden now. And Central District's rattled here. Bowl them out if we are to win. And $72 for 3. And Wilkinson's got one to get a bit of spin. That to me always looks like it's striking outside the line, but we'll get Taylor out for 18. Another Ross Taylor in the lineup. 79 for 5 now. This innings is getting very shaky. Melly's bowled a beautiful spell. Keeping going with his momentum. Even though he's expensive in that over, he's taken another wicket. He's just keeping this game alive for us at the moment. Samuel's gone. Murray back into the team. 7 for 6. Need a few more wickets just to really put some nerves in the Central District's camp. Got one. We've got the wicket of King. On for 22. It's into Sahan now. That is looking likely another wicket in Southern Central Districts. 30 with only 2 wickets in hand. Bring Bennett back. Us taking wickets at key intervals, and that's a beautiful catch. Hogarth gone for 14. 1 breakthrough, 21 required. Snag that final wicket. Oh boy, this is going to be one of those sort of games where we're going to fall short, aren't we? This is a miraculous last wicket partnership. Oh, he's done it! Oh, we've won a thrilling game here. We've bowled them out for 139. Oh, we've just won the game. We'll take that. That was a pretty tense finish, and the top score of the game was only 29s. Here are 25s. Malley with a very impressive 4 for 23. Alec Malley. It's the W. We needed that. Any bonus point wins here? No. No. Had to check. Anyhow, we've got the second win, and we're going for the trifecta against Wellington. Hansen's returned from international duty. That is a big, big gain for us if he is available, and he is. That is a really top drawer play. Robson's injured. That comes at a convenient time to bring impressive Adam Hansen in. He's only 23. He has got some impressive numbers. I think we'll bring Wheat back into the team. Again, it'll be swapped out. We're going to open up with Malley and Hansen. That's a strengthen up their batting order just a tad again. And Wellington are in 6th place. We just need to continue that momentum. We've been asked to bat first with a bit on the pitch. Here. I reckon we can set a better score than what we did last time and not leave it to chance. Out Mariru. He is gone for 8. Can we make it 3 wins to start off the campaign? Probably need about 6-7 wins in this campaign to probably make the playoffs. That is obviously the goal. You just never know if we have a good run and Hill is out. 25 for 2. Just lost their way a little bit. Tone down the stroke making just a tad. Fielder's not going to get anywhere near that. He's pretty much top edged that all the way for 4. That hard enough for 4. Not in complete control, like the fielder was in the game for quite a bit there. Take a wee bit of luck. We need a wee bit of luck in this tournament anyway. Gone. And it's 57 for 3, but just regular wickets at intervals here, which is not what I want to be seeing. That's a good drive. Don't need to be bash and crash in this game. You can play some delightful shots like that. And then he's played one of the most audacious shots. He's gone for 4. 4 now. He's still there though, 79 for 4. We've got a bit more batting today, so let's hopefully see ourselves with a competitive score. It'll be around that 8 and over mark. That's what we want to target, because yeah, like I said, we've got to be crashed. Good shot. Pick that up very well. like the consistent starts that he's been giving Lynn. He's just got to bat on a wee bit. Oh, that's hooped in a wee bit, and Taylor will strike 98 for 5. Very hard. That is 4. 100 up for Northern Districts, 5 down, however. 6 overs remain. We want at least 160. It's a really hard fought century. Don't miss still there. That is such a hard-hitting stroke. That for 4. 136 for 5. In for a really nice finish here. This is a good over. This is a good way to launch into the last couple of overs. That is just into the second tier. That's a mighty hit from Weir. Wild swings. 3 wild swings in a row. Lynn. Been starved of the strike admittedly, but he's got to 66 of 48 deliveries. Pretty happy with that. 1 over remain. Can we get at least another 10? Enough on that. There, the gap has been found. That's 4. Really good finish. 64 for 6. For 8's required from the get-go. Got enough on that? I don't think he has, but it's been a great cameo. 48 off 25 deliveries. It's his side to 164 for 7. Hanson go with the new ball. Deals with the arm pretty quickly. That is a very good sign. Hanson getting a bit of hoop. Nine for 1 after 6 though. Ravindra 31, Matthews on 25. Weren't too far off us in that first game, Wellington. And clamp down on some of the runs and maybe just taking some wickets. Got Ravindra. That is a very, very much an important wicket. On for 39 of 22. 5 fours and a 6. He was looking really good. But Abbas has come in. And looking quite comfortable at the moment. Come in. He is going to be searching and trying to get a few wickets. Wicket of Abbas. I don't think we've got enough on the board here. We're going to have to really see a mighty collapse. We have 24. It's a bit of pressure on. That was 9 off at 24 off 18. Wilkinson will bowl this one. Okay, we have squeezed the wicket of Jacobs. Can we leave at least 8 or 9 off the last over just to give our bowling unit a chance? 10 off 12. Murray and Weir are not probably the best two to have. This final bit. What we've got here, we're just going to try and get a nice coverage of fielders. Rhea, that is just such an awful over. Being blown out in that over, and it's Matthews that will get the team home. So, oh, that could be that's that. Over it. Oh, no, he's dropped it. He's dropped the catch. And Wellington will take that by a decent margin. And yeah, the competition's really tight in this one as well. So very fascinating couple of last episodes. you guys will join us for. See, so we'll play probably 4 games offline. We'll play the final 3 games of the 20 over trophy. So join us for that. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you for more Northern Districts cricket.